Alright guys, our Ethereum trade is freaking going insane right now. Welcome back to the most underrated channel on the internet. We're up another $1,000 on the Ethereum trade that we took 2 days ago. Yesterday we were up 1,000, now we're up another 1,000 on that Ethereum trade. Ethereum's, we all knew, I actually told you guys last night on the stream, I said go get some Ethereum, go look into it. It's the most underrated crypto right now. What do you expect? We called it again. All right, let's start taking a look at these graphs. Bitcoin just broke out of its consolidation pattern. Let's pull it up. Bitcoin breaks out of a symmetrical triangle. It's not, did it not save my consolidate? Oh yeah, it did. All right, so these are the more like major consolidation patterns. I don't know why it doesn't have the 12 hour on here, but here, let me show you on my screen. Because we don't use TradingView to trade. When you're a real trader, you go on at least Bybit. And this is like a proper consolidation pattern. Let me see if you guys can see that. I don't know how to do 12 hour yet on TradingView. Let me see if I can fix the camera angle. But this is the consolidation pattern right here. I feel like M Crypto or something showing you like this, but this is a consolidation pattern. I don't even know how do you. There we go. So this is what we're looking at right now. We have this breakout. I don't know how to do it on the 12 hours, so um, let's see. Can you see that okay? It's hard to see. So this consolidation, we just broke out of and we found support. Let's see. I don't know how to switch. Oh, here we go.
Come on, Missy, come with me. I'll give you a treat. That's two hot vegetables. You don't like vegetables. Come here. Come on, I'll give you a treat. Come on.
See, OBS. Oh, here we go. Alright. Here we go. So you can see the consolidation pattern broke out right here. It's on the 12 hour. It's hard to see any other way, so there you go. I don't know how to do 12 hour on TradingView. Like I said, I just stream right from my brokerage account. Trade over 300,000 in the last 3 months just doing that, and that worked fine for me. But we definitely, so I don't know, the candlesticks are going to be different. See, it doesn't give you, I know you can do custom, but I haven't. So I don't know if you guys can hear me. So, candlestick pattern broke out of this symmetrical triangle. I showed you guys on my Bybit account. So, because the Bybit account offers 12-hour TF time frame, whereas everything else does not. So, I guess, yeah, you can't really draw it on the daily, but you can see it clearly right here. We broke out, and right now. We broke out on the 1 hour. We tested it and had a bullish test, and like it's just looking good. The only thing that is a little bit that I'm looking at, we're gonna go to the 1 hour. So it's kind of hard to see from this consolidation pattern that we're in right now. But if you look on the 1 hour, I'll figure out how to do the 12-hour thing, but just know that we broke out of a consolidation. So the only thing is that this high right here is higher than this high. So we're just looking for an increase in volume right now to continue. The trend is your friend until it ends. This is definitely an uptrend. Obviously, I don't really need to explain that. This looks like a morning star, like sort of doji, and then another doji, but we're just cooling off a little bit. So what you would do is, we're cooling off from this point essentially. I don't know what's going on with Bitcoin dominance because I haven't looked, but what you would do is you'd go to the Fibonacci tool. My voice was sore from yesterday because I streamed for 4 hours, and then we get a lot of action today, and so I'm like, I have to hop on, but I'll be on all day tomorrow, like 3 times a day. Like I'll probably pull like another 6 hours. So like the start of this formation would be like right here, and then right here to the top would be the best to measure this Fibonacci retracement area. And essentially, like, we could still come down to here and then continue higher. And basically, this just factors in like people taking profits, longs, shorts, whatever. Just the momentum. You can't just go up in a straight line, especially because Bitcoin dominance has a lot of the money. A lot of the money's in altcoins right now. So, all right. So like as far as all we know right now, we still need to be looking at the charts. There's a W formation possibly forming on the hourly also that we can go over, which is absolutely crucial and really um, if we do get this W formation break confirmed. So let me go over that. Let me just take this out real quick. So there's not a lot of resistance overhead on the lower time frames. Is just what all this shows. But let me show you guys the double top, and then I'll get you guys the neckline for it. And I haven't really been on a lot today so I'm not sure what everybody else is saying, but this is definitely a double bottom right here. This is the neckline. I'll draw it for you guys so you get a better understanding of it. So right here, you have the brush. You have this right here, this right here, this right here. So this is essentially a double bottom. And then the neckline for it would be right here. My hand's not steady. Let me draw the neckline with another tool. I'm so tired and like my voice hurts from talking so much yesterday. We streamed for 4 hours. Alright, so essentially what I want to see is I want to see us get above this level. That would be super bullish if we got above this level, but until we get above this level, I'm not saying that we can't or that we're not going to. I'm just saying a confirmation's a confirmation. Once we get one of these wicks above this wick, then we're golden. So I'm watching for the neckline on that double bottom, which I drew out in the white, and then I'm looking for a higher high for a continuation breakout out of this pattern. So right here. Yeah, so that's exactly, these are the kind of lines that we're looking for. And then like as far as like these aren't really resistance lines, these are more so just, if it breaks out of here, then this W pattern can start to play out. We'd want to see an hourly close above this for the W to play out. If the price just wicks above this previous high right here, this previous local high, then that's fine. We would be in the shorter time, the more micro charts, we would be in an uptrend, if that makes sense. But then also, we're not in an entire on the midterm, but then on the long term, we're still in an uptrend. I hope that makes sense. It should, especially if you have been looking at these markets. And then again, like a lot of people don't have this consolidation pattern. Theirs is a lot more fine-tuned, and if it is a lot more fine-tuned, like I have it on my Bybit account, because this is the 12-hour chart. If you're just tuning in, I don't have the 12-hour on here, so I can't draw it on here. But this more macro pattern right here is like the last point of resistance for the breakout. So I like no matter how you draw the consolidation pattern, it should be drawn like this. This has more touch points in the consolidation pattern. This is more valid, but this pattern is also valid and it has to break out of these trend lines before it entirely actuates one way or the other. If you're a shorter or a longer either direction, you're still going to have to look at these are still going to come into play. So of course we got them drawn on the channel. These are the lines we were just talking about. We want to see Bitcoin go above these lines to continue its bullish momentum. Let's see about a. I have to go on my Bybit account because that's where I have the. We. It looks like we just. I don't know if we just, but it looks like we have a 4-hour close outside of the consolidation pattern that we're in. So we broke out of the consolidation pattern up. I know you can't really see it on this screen. I'd have to be on the 12-hour to draw it and show you, but we broke out of it, and on the 4-hour, we just confirmed it. So now the only thing that we really want to see is again these two ideas that I'm talking about, and then we want to look at the volume. We want to see a return to volume. Okay, I'm going to take away this double bottom, but I hope you guys understand the whole double bottom principle idea. So this is the double bottom, this is the neckline right here. So I'm going to erase that, delete that. And then I'm going to draw the fibs again so you guys can look at the fibs. So fib right here, Fibonacci retracement. Like I said, we have some bullish momentum and it looks like we're just wondering, are we cooling off or what's going on? But if anything, we need to see that return to volume, and we'll go over that in a second. And then I'll be streaming all day tomorrow. My voice, I'm trying to get it to recover. So yeah, the bullish momentum started like right here. So we're gonna zoom in. So yeah, this is really what we're isolating on this one right here. Then zoom in. So yeah, like hitting this golden fib ratio right here, the 0.6618, and then moving higher. Or we could potentially have resistance right here, or support right here, and then as we start to move into this area, we have to start thinking about a possible reversal, maybe coming down and retesting the start of that consolidation pattern, the top of it, retesting the top of it. And again, it's like right here. You guys should be able to see that. So we're gonna look at volume, get an idea of what's the sentiment on the market with volume. So that's the most important factor right now. We'll go to 15. So as we're moving down lower, there's less volume, so that's good for the bears, or for the bulls, I mean. This doji candle of indecision, that just kind of means, like we're losing momentum, buying pressure from this uptrend that we have right here on the 15. So I mean, you have this massive, pump, and then you have this indecision right here, and then you see the volume. We could probably go. You want to look at the candlesticks. You want to look at these volume candlesticks, and the higher they are as the price is going down, the more buying pressure. So, I mean, there is some buying pressure. It looks like, or there was on these two, but it looks like possible reversal idea. But you'd have to go to the 5-minute, which I'm gonna go to the 5 minute. I'm gonna pull up some like super trends, some moving averages, and then I'm gonna head off for tonight. And then I'll be doing 3 times tomorrow. I just want to save my voice. So we're trending downwards on the volume. This is a bearish candlestick engulfing, but it just looks like kind of consolidating. It's a little head and shoulders possibly on the 5 minute. Not really. This isn't, but possibly downtrend starting. Let's see. On the 5 minute downtrend starting, but yeah, it just kind of looks like consolidation. You go up, you go down. I said I spent 4 hours last night talking about basically we were consolidating, and guess what? Like today we were consolidating all day, and then it looks like we just got to break out. I told you guys we were most likely weren't going to break down out of that consolidation pattern. Guess what? We didn't break down out of that consolidation pattern. Technical analysis. It's like just once you know it, you're golden. And also that came down to fundamentals too, though. I was just like, there's too much like, there's no way, and we were right. All right, so I'm gonna look at moving averages really quick, and then I'll look and see if there's any overhead resistance whatsoever. All right, so we're looking a little bullish. Moving averages, immediate short term, we have a little bit of resistance from the 20, but that's not really even worth covering because we're on the 5 minute and it's the 20 EMA, so not very substantial. Hourly. Yeah, you got a cross right here. You got a bullish cross followed by continued upside. Oh, well, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, yeah. Check this out on the 1 hour. You got this, this is called this is called a golden cross on the EMA. So you have the 20, which is the smallest one, moving above the 200, which is about as bullish as it gets. You have that continued bullish momentum, and then it crosses the 20 crosses the 100, which is also bullish, and it looks like it happened like right in between, like maybe 30 minutes ago, possibly, and it just shows that we're kind of just out of like there's no gas really in the engine right now. It looks like we don't have the volume. But like I said, yeah, so you see this double bottom right here is really what we're looking for. If we can break above that double bottom, like me personally, like I would be considering opening up a long or adding to one, or just potentially longing it if we already have the 4 hour confirmation that we're above the consolidation triangle. Really, all we're missing is volume. But if we get this bearish, or if we get this bullish double bottom on top of that already confirmed breakout of that consolidation pattern upwards, like putting a small long position, nothing absurd, is something that I would be comfortable with, and then just looking at volume to figure out where we're going from there. Small W pattern right here. And then everybody is going to say that this is an uptrend. So they might draw a channel, like a trading channel. However you look at it, it doesn't really matter. It's bullish, especially if we continue to set another higher high. Like I said, that's why this line here, if we can continue, if we can break above this in the immediate short term, and then we have these resistance lines. So if we get a wick like right here, I mean, we need volume, and we are good to go. I'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance in a second. I'm going to take a look at these moving EMAs. Okay, yeah, this is looking very bullish. Okay, so yeah, again, this would be huge. This would insigniate more upward price momentum.
I'm colorblind legally, so like I'm not entirely sure what this is, to be 100% honest with you. Is this purple? Is this blue? I'm not joking. Let me zoom in. But this is either, holy crap, I really can't tell. I believe this is, I can't tell. I can't tell you. I think this is the blue one. Yeah, it looks blue. So this is the 20 crossing the 100. So not an entire golden cross, but right next to a golden cross, very substantial. We would probably see a continued pump if these cross. So for these to cross, this is the 2 hour, so these moving averages move a little bit slower. But this is the 20-day that's potentially crossing. So the 20-day does move. The 20 EMA moves faster. So we would need to hold price action above essentially this level right here for the 20 EMA to move above the 100. And if that does happen, if we continue to hold prices, which I think we will, I mean, look at very bullish, very bullish. This is still very strong. Like this just shows, a little bit of selling pressure, longs taking profits, things like that. Nothing to be concerned about um, at all. So, yeah, I mean, if we continue to hold above, we'll get this cross and a continued pump. And if we don't get a continued pump and we still get this bullish cross, all that shows is that there's not a lot of volume, there's not a lot of buying incentive in the market, and we could just be consolidating out of this. Um, we could be consolidating out of this uh, triangle that we broke, this symmetrical triangle that we broke. So that is possible. And that's kind of what I fear, and that has to do with altcoin season and like the money, everybody just being focused on altcoins. Alright, it looks like we do have another cross on the 4 hour. This is pretty substantial just because this is where most really good traders start to trade. It's not letting me zoom in anymore, right? Yeah. Let me try and get as close as I can. Yeah, we got a bullish cross on the 4 hour. Gorgeous. So you can see that it's not as substantial. It's the 20 and the 50, but it is on the 4 hour, so that signifies continued upside. Alright, and do we have any other? So this is the 4 hour, so it looks like the 100 and the 200 are down here. Not a lot gonna go on with them. Alright, 6. Oh yeah, you don't get the 6 and the 12 with TradingView. I gotta figure that out. Figure that out before tomorrow, before I start streaming. Cause like I said, I usually do tech on other I literally like Binance, like a lot of the platforms I use. You can literally just do the technical analysis on the platform without using TradingView, or I just use other things. All right. It looks like there's no more bullish crosses, but this is bullish just in tech in general. When you have all these different moving averages and the prices above it, that is bullish. And these potentially all act as resist or support levels if Bitcoin was to come down. This is the measured move. Jeez. We'll see. No crosses on the weekly. How's that candlestick look? Alright, that's fine. That just kind of shows that Bitcoin's taken a little bit of a breather. That's not necessarily bearish. Candlestick close is not, especially if we can get this green like halfway. We could probably, yeah, we're probably going to very soon get, as soon as Bitcoin hits 38,242 on the weekly, that's showing a bullish engulfing, and I think we could hit that pretty easily. and then that would also signify more upside. Alright, we're gonna go to BTCD, and then I'm gonna log off for tonight. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm streaming all day tomorrow, so sub if you're new or whatever. We killed it. You know, I told you guys to get into Ethereum. I still have my Ethereum long open. We're up $2,000, 1,000 every single day on this Ethereum long. I think we got in at 1140, and I told you guys about that 2 days ago. And yesterday we were up 1,000 on it. You know, I was talking to a guy in the chat last night. Oh, ask me any questions if you have any questions before I go. That's just sketch. Bullish engulfing. What is this? On the monthly? I'm on the monthly, that's why. Okay, yeah, it looks like Bitcoin dominance is consolidating essentially. Yeah, ask me questions, but yeah, we killed all the tech. It was consolidating. Yesterday we said it was going to continue to consolidate. Everything I said, it's been true. All the tech's been 100%. Look at the time. Alright. I'm gonna head out for tonight. Have a good night, guys. Um, I will be on tomorrow. My voice is just a little, you know.
Oh shoot, I had the
I had the wrong screen up. Okay, well, anyways, I mean, we broke out. We're looking for a double bottom. Like, even just listening, it's the same thing, you know. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, really, what the best thing I can do for you guys is just show you right here. You know, we just broke out of this consolidation pattern, and we're looking good. If you guys, if that happens again, you know, tomorrow or whenever, just let me know. The streaming service I use, like, I guess it's the most popular. That's what they do. But we're up 24%. Oh my gosh, it took some of my take profits. But check out this, we're up 24% on this leveraged long on ETH. I've pretty much already taken profits. Like, we made so much money on this trade. We only have $36 left in this trade, and we're up $10. You know what? We'll just close it right here on the stream. There's another $10 to the bank account, and we'll do 50% because ETH's really underrated. Boom, we just made $5. Like, well, let's make 10. Like, I don't have time for that. Alright, we just made another $10. Listen to the streams, you know, we the best on the internet by far, underrated. We called it. I told you guys to get it. I told you guys yesterday to buy Ethereum, to look into it. You'd be up 10%, and it's one of the best performing altcoins today. Yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow. I just wanted to get this out. I wanted to get this information out. I wanted to tell you we're breaking out of this consolidation pattern, and we could be moving higher. We could be consolidating more as we're moving higher just because of alt season. I was also the only crypto channel to say that, you know, I don't think that we're guaranteed to have an alt season. Every single YouTuber is just perpetuating this idea. And I said, listen, guys, I'm not going to go off my opinions. I'm not going to go off of anything like that. I'm just going to tell you how it is. And we were consolidating yesterday, and I said, well, like, you know, BTCD is consolidating. And guess what? Today it is consolidating. So, I mean, I called that against every single YouTuber on the internet on crypto, and these guys have like 300,000 subs. Anyways, I just want to make a very short video. I'll be on tomorrow, and we'll be going over everything. I just want to take care of my voice. We were streaming for 4 hours, I think, the last night, and then 6 hours. We streamed for 6 hours the other night. So, anyways, have a good night,